Well, hi. I forgot to start the music, and I'm not good. It's been a hello. My mouth. My mouth's opening. Hello. Why won't my mouth open? Hold on. Eyes are all. Hold on. Let me just turn the camera off. Nope, didn't work. You can see my mouth moving though. That's. Let me get the BGM. Let me get the BGM. We got music. We got more music. I mean, it's the usual sessions stuff. There we go. Now it's like everything. Let me restart VTube Studio. I did a lot, so. And I started it without, like, checking anything, so hold on. Had my camera closed and all of that. I got Miku ready. She's ready to be colored. I got all the line art done. And we opened it in Clip Studio, so we're gonna be coloring in Clip Studio today. I didn't want to color it inside because I wanted to make sure that I could also use both programs in both parts. Oh, hold on. My little gingerbread's missing her stuff. There she goes. So yeah, I wanted to make sure that I could I could cross save essentially, and I want to save the same quality. I just clicked onto my screen. Spit a little bit. It's okay though. And it does. It actually, the lines are pretty much the same. So, very nice. Because of the way that I do lines inside though, the way that they don't quite connect, I won't be quick filling everything, and I have to touch up a few edges in some places, erase them a little bit. So we'll be doing that as well. My mouse stopped working again? Oh, my mouse stopped working again. I'd be very worried. I also today downloaded DT Chaos because they got an update that has a combined chat, and you know, I feel like at least for the next couple of streams it should be good to at least test out. Plus there's a lot of stuff on there that I've wanted to try anyways, so it'll be a nice thing to give a go. Hello, Just Sleepy 47 or 477. How are you today? Welcome on in. Haven't gotten started just yet. I'm thinking that VT Chaos is gonna be nice as well because it has like a little bot with it and stuff. It has like its own command, so even without channel points and stuff like that, you'd still be able to do something. Good, how are you? I'm good. I have had a very chill morning so far. I'm even chiller than usual, honestly. I got a calm vibe going. I'm thinking that coloring this probably won't take the whole time, but I want to try some different render styles, so we'll be playing around with coloring it and all of that. I'm also trying to drink a bit more water today because I took some allergy medicine. So I apologize if I pause a lot to take a drink of water. What else? I saw that Holmat has Vichiban. Vichiban is at Holmat, and I thought that was very cool. I know someone who's going to Holmat here, so... Well, I know a couple people, actually. It's very funny. Sorry, I'm checking Twitter to see... Yeah, today Rose Doodle is at the Vichiban booth. And I liked that it seemed like they have like some drinks that they're gonna be doing. I think that's pretty cool. I wonder if that's something that could be more standard at smaller events now. Yeah, turn it down a little bit more on my side. Yeah, it's just I'm having a chill day. I'm almost like sleepy. I didn't do a whole lot last night after a stream. I finished up the line art for this, and then I think I watched some YouTube videos, and my aunt baked some like apple cakes. They were really good. They were magnificent. Very seasonal, very yummy. I also had some pizza for supper. It was the Stranger Things pizza. They have like a collaboration pizza that they do with a frozen pizza company. I don't know what the pizza company is called, but it's essentially just the pizza that they do in the show. And it's actually really good. I'm not crazy about a lot of what are they, like store-bought pizzas, but that one was really good. Unless they have like stuffed crust. Stuffed crust pizza is the best, no doubt. I'm checking to make sure before we get started here that I did do everything I needed to. I'm pretty sure I did. Alright, we'll get switched over here. Oof. Oh, we're also dual streaming on YouTube. So, if you are on YouTube, don't worry, I can see you, even though your messages won't appear on screen. Where'd my pen go? Oh, yes. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna be coloring this. I mean, I have like the colors that I'm gonna use. I have the reference here. This is the Miku, the new 2024 Racing Miku. Probably, honestly, my favorite design out of the Racing Miku so far. I was thinking about it more yesterday after stream, and I was like, yeah, it's just a good design. It's really solid. It does a lot of cool things, so. But it has all of the colors. It's a fairly simple color palette too. But since I have gaps in places here, I should probably do outlined masking layers and all of that kind of thing. I should clean up the lines first, though. There's a couple spots that I've noticed need to be a little touched up. We'll do that. Have to find where they are first, though. There it is. But yeah. Overall, been chilling since yesterday. Saw some really nice Genshin fan art, actually, today and yesterday. And, after the whole Gaming thing, I'm surprised I haven't seen people drawing more about that joke. I don't want to get too far with that one. Because usually when little things like that happen, see a decent amount of fan art about it. See too much. Didn't see too much this time. Caught up on some morning streams today as well. I saw Gold Bullet, his new mascot. Very adorable. I love it. A little gorilla eagle. However that works. But it was very, very adorable. I might keep the eyebrow there, even though you wouldn't like technically be able to see it, but let's try erasing it, see how that looks. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Sorry. I'm still in the sleepy vibe. There we go. Is there anything else? I think those were the only two major things. Oh, there's this piece here. This is here, yeah. What's today? Today is 20th. It's Wednesday. I feel like yesterday, I was looking for a show to watch. Sorry, I thought I heard something. I was looking for a show to watch, or an anime to watch, because there was one that I saw getting recommended, and I was like, alright, I'll give it a try then. And just couldn't find it. I remember I had just watched a bunch of, like, the seasonal roundup videos. And I was like, oh, that sounds interesting. I should give that a watch. But I just couldn't remember what it was, and instead I just watched a bunch of YouTube videos. Made me wonder almost if I had like made up the idea that there was an anime I wanted to watch in my head. There's something that I like about the sketch. A little bit more, specifically in the head. But I can't correct that in here. I don't have a pen that works. That will give me the same line quality, so we're not going to do that. But let me just grab the colors first. Put them up here. What am I gonna paint with? What am I painting with? Am I doing this one? I might do that one. There's that. Nice lilac color down here. Fuchsia red. The deep purple. We'll get from here. And I'll sample the gray, since it's not a true gray. I'll also drop the gold. It's more of a platinum than a natural gold, just to be safe. I'll leave those up there. Hit that. New folder. This will be colors. Let me label it. Hello, Squid Kid. Welcome on in. I see that you're on YouTube, and while your messages won't appear on screen, I can see them. How are you doing today? I'm gonna base things out first. This will take a while since I can't, like, just color drop them in or bucket fill them. Thanks. Yeah, no problem. The metal parts here. I'm doing these metal accents first, all on one layer. Lining is here and on this. Overall, we're just having a nice chill day. Drawing some racing Miku. Does that go off the body? No. I don't expect this will take terribly long, so we'll probably play some duck sim at the end. But I really liked the racing Miku design, so I wanted to draw it. It's not going on cleanly right now, but we'll clean it up in a bit. So we base everything out. I want to make sure it looks all right. And this is platinum, whatever color it is, whatever kind of metal it is. What are these? They kind of have a black in them. Maybe a little bit up here? Where was that? Oh, I didn't do a line there. Okay. I'll put it there anyway. Oh, there's a line here though. We can actually just put it on that instead. Nice. Oh, what around her hood? Actually, it looks like her hood doesn't even have that line that I drew. I will add it then. It will be color. Just to match everything up together. Ooh. Sorry. Hold on. Yeah, I think I'm good. I got dizzy for like half of a second there. You know, I'm gonna make these gold as well. I keep saying gold, but I don't know what color it is. It's fan art. I can do what I want. Next, let's do her hair. So we got a solid Miku look going. Might actually be able to bucket tool this one a little bit. If I outline it correctly. Something I was thinking about the other day, when we were doing the rigging on my model, we were re-rigging the model, was about my 2.0 design. How much more detail I wanted to put into it. I was almost wondering if I was gonna decide to just commission it instead. But I think I don't want to. I feel like there's an overall change in art. It would be nice to be able to see between my models. There's maybe some changes in my streaming atmosphere, my lore, and all that. That would make it for an okay change, you know? Even if it felt really different, I feel like it would be closer to what I've been meaning to be for a long time, you know? I was thinking about how, like, a lot of people have been trying to figure out more about how they feel about art, you know? AI is like made a bunch of artists existential about what they're doing. And I am no different. I was trying to consider what else would I do, you know? What else am I as interested in when it comes to art if I couldn't do it anymore, you know? There was just like no reason would I still be interested in it? Would I still try things out? I don't know. Or at least I thought I didn't. But like thinking about it for a while, I was like, why would I take all of my skills, all of my time that I put in, stop using it just because I couldn't pursue it as like a career option anymore, you know? Not to say that I necessarily want a career out of my art. I do want great things for it. I'm very much in that phase of trying to decide what my art is. What it kind of means to me. If it's something that I do want a career out of, you know? Is it just a streaming thing? Is it something for me personally? Is this even the way that I want to be doing it? You know, style? And I still don't quite know. But I feel happier with what I've done so far. After thinking about it a bit more. Makes me happier to say that I've done it, you know? Be like, oh yeah, even if I decide I don't want to do it forever, or not even forever, but in the long term, at least I can say that I'm happy with where I got. But I do want to get better and better. There's a lot of awesome artists out there, but for myself, better. Is that correct? Is that what that is? No, it's not. Was on the ends. Not blended at all, but that's okay for now. This is actually not there. There we go. Oh, I forgot that part. Just a little bit here. Alright. I forgot to get her skin. We'll do the skin last. Next is the red. That's in sleeves, which are behind the hair. Hello? Red? Thank you. On the outside. This. I am gonna have to fill in white where all the white is so that I can get the gray laid down properly when it comes to that part. Oops. I think that's just a gap. No, that's that. Hold on. Gotta fix this just a little bit. Right? I'm gonna wait to put the purple down on top of that. Let me also do this part. Okay, let's do down the white. Gonna make this purple. I make it purple? Purple, please. Okay, hold on. Okay, that's not gonna work. I don't know why that isn't working. Hold on. Just a second. Alright, let's adjust that. And we're not keeping it like this. It's just so that we can, like, see the white on it. Hello, Ren. Long time no see. I'm doing alright. How about you? We're drawing Miku. What's this? It's gold. This is like a proper white color, right? Yeah. The new Racing Miku came out. I very much like her design. So we're drawing her. Well, today we're coloring her. I drew her yesterday. I'll try not to sneeze. It's been horrible. Xmas orders suck. What about you? You've been busy? We definitely slowed down at work. Not a whole lot more going on. All of the Christmas ornament stuff that we had sold started, like, slowing down in sales. People are, I think, settling for what they've bought in the last couple weeks now. But who knows, it could be super busy when I go to work tomorrow. But yeah, other than that, everything's been pretty chill. Been browsing Twitter a lot. Being careful about what's going on and all that. Whole Twitch TOS change was crazy. I wasn't streaming or anything, but it's crazy to see. And aside from that, I've just been watching anime. I did make a blog post about Apothecary Diaries as well, because I really enjoyed it and wanted to talk about it a little bit. Aside from that, usual art obsessed little nerd that I am. Oh no, I did something wrong. Taking too long. Hold on. Oh, I didn't close it together. That makes sense. Sorry that your Xmas orders have been hell, sounds like. I imagine this is the time where everyone's like getting ready to make sure they have all of their Christmas orders, Christmas meal orders in order, so to speak. Been pretty busy. We've been too busy, pretty much triple the work. Ugh. Then add 300 plus orders in 1 week. Ugh. Yeah. Does not sound great. Almost every other person coming in was buying over 100 euros every time. Oh, man. Alright, I got some kind of notification on my phone. I was double checking that it wasn't important. Man, over 100 euros every time? That's crazy. There was a person who came in the other day to get like a Christmas present, and it was some airbrush things, and they were like, yeah, our budget's between like $300 and $400 at most, just for the airbrush though. Everything else is kind of whatever range it has to be at. And I was like, in my brain, because I wasn't helping the customer, I just heard them, I was like, damn, just for the airbrush. Yeah, I mean, most airbrushes tend to be pretty expensive. There's some of them that do by themselves without a compressor even go for like $248, sometimes $300. And those are usually like Iwata brand stuff. But we have like beginner kits that come with a compressor, which is probably the more expensive part aside from the airbrush, depending on where you're buying the airbrush from. Hold on. What was I saying? The compressors tend to be a bit more expensive because they're gigantic compressors, but they also last a decent amount of time compared to the airbrushes. So they were getting like a beginner kit, which by itself has like a tiny compressor, and then the actual airbrush, and usually ranges between 200, the high 200s, and 300. So that's about what was in their budget. So we have one compressor that's like $300 or $400 by itself, just for the compressor. Sounds complicated? It is. There's even like Iwata is really nice because people can like switch out the internal parts of it without having to replace the entire airbrush again. But even some of the individual pieces in it are like $100 by themselves. And it's like the tiniest little needle. It gets expensive. But it is also really good. Like, the people who get them tend to really like them, so. And it's much nicer to have to pay $100 just to replace a single needle rather than $200 or $300 to replace the entire thing, you know? There are some airbrush models that you just can't like fix a single piece. You gotta get the whole entire thing over again. So yeah, that's how Christmas has been here so far. People buying either really expensive things on sale because we're doing like holiday sales, or just really tiny things in bulk. We sent out so many boxes compared to our usual packages. It was very, very funny. I'm so jealous, ass. I don't know what to tell you. But those also aren't bought like all the time, you know? This is probably the most we've bought them or had them bought in the last 2 to 3 months, aside from just before October when everyone was getting ready for Halloween. Halloween's definitely our busiest time of the year. Here with 2 Red Bulls and I still have no energy. Ugh. Yeah. I used to have those days with, I worked at a theme park. It was crazy. I was tired no matter what was happening. That's kind of why I stopped working there, was because I wanted to be able to have some more energy, and I just couldn't do that working at a theme park, you know? Theme park, you have to have energy. Well, I need to see Miku. Miku. Okay. Well, I guess I can... Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your service. I've been especially chill this week because I felt like I was getting really sick again. I'm pretty sure some form of stress sick, and it's really kicking my butt lately. Just tired and all that. Cannot wait to start my computer journey, since I'll get to sit on my ass. Be depressed as I write random shit. No, you won't be depressed. If you're excited to be doing it, you won't be depressed doing it. I thought I was going to be a bit more upset. What am I trying to say? I'm depressing doing it now. Depressed doing it now. Oh, no. If you're depressed doing it now, it could be from other factors. It's something that you want to do. And I think you just have to consider if you're giving it the time that you want to. Be able to, you know? Sometimes you can't, always. Part of the reason I switched away from rigging the model was because I need more time to be able to do that than just being on stream. And I want to be able to draw on stream, honestly. Draw and color and all of that. So I had to switch from that. Just didn't feel as nice to be doing the rigging stuff. That's why we're drawing again. So I wanted to give more time to it again. That's also why I started watching more anime again. I felt like I really enjoy anime, obviously. It's why I draw and all that. Talked about that yesterday. But I felt like I was maybe also not giving shows that I liked or was thinking I would like enough time. I didn't let myself enjoy them actually. I just watched them and was like, alright, what's next? So I'm trying to slow down on that. Find a few select shows every season to watch. Not watched a single episode in the last couple weeks. I've been watching Rerun and Apothecary Diaries pretty consistently week to week. But that's because I'm caught up on it, you know? It doesn't feel as good to binge a really nice show like that, but I felt very happy with watching it week to week. And it's very exciting. I get to sit and wait, think about what happened, think about what could happen, and it's made me happier to watch it again. I talked about this yesterday as well, but there was a point where I was considering not watching anime anymore. Not at all. Maybe I'd rewatch shows that I really enjoyed or something like that. But I think that I was maybe being a little pessimistic, I guess, about the future of anime in some ways. That is a bold statement. I had felt for a really long time like there wasn't anything coming out that I was interested in. There wasn't a lot of the trends and stuff in what was being made was not at all interesting to me. So I was worried that I maybe just didn't need to be watching anime anymore. So it was something that I was considering for quite a while, actually. Just watch old shows easy. And that's what I was gonna do. I was just gonna watch a bunch of older anime, but they're not always accessible, or as easily accessible as I would like. So that would not, it wouldn't just be as easy as saying it, you know? But I kind of, after the amount of good shows that I watched this past few months alone, it feels like I maybe was jumping the gun a little bit. And even if I feel like I didn't enjoy every single show that was coming out, there were some that I was liking. It was just a matter of finding the time to enjoy them. But I won't be giving up on anime anytime soon. I'm gonna be a weeb until I'm old and in a nursing home and they're like, you can't watch the anime today. I'm like, but I gotta know if Boruto's second generation whatever is gonna be good. I was just making something up. I don't know that Boruto is gonna get. I don't think Naruto universe is gonna go quite that far out. Then again, they are remaking. It is actually becoming something decent. They're remaking the. From what I heard, that makes sense. I know that some of the early parts of Boruto aren't insane. There was that movie that came out back in the early release of it that I thought was really good. As someone who did not watch Naruto, that was pretty good. And I knew all the characters nonetheless. You know, Naruto was freaking huge when I was growing up. But they're remaking the first... they just said the East Blue arc of One Piece with Wit Studio. And it's kind of worrying in some ways, because they said they're going to be using cutting-edge technology. So everyone's assuming they're going to be using AI and all of that. And that just made me think, when are they going to remake Naruto and all of that? When are they going to remake Bleach? They're already continuing Bleach, you know? So, heard about that? Yeah. They will never. I don't know. I mean, they've gone so far as to make Boruto to follow up Naruto, you know? They were that... They even, the creator of Naruto, he actually made a series shortly after Boruto began called Samurai 8, and I actually thought that was pretty good. I don't think a whole lot of people read it or anything, but Boruto was in a really bad state, so everyone was like, please, just make Boruto. We want to know. He obviously wanted to get away from Naruto in some kind of way, and I think he just couldn't do that. And I don't think, in some ways, he probably ever will, and that's kind of disappointing. Because there's plenty of other manga creators who have gotten to move away from their big hits, you know? Even if briefly. But it feels like he probably won't really get away from it. Just one of those ones, like One Piece. I can't imagine Oda doing anything after One Piece. If he does, it's gonna be crazy. I'd be excited for it nonetheless, though. I did like Samurai 8, though. He'll be dead at that point? No way. He's only, like, in his mid-50s or something, right? He's 48. He's not even 50. He won't be dead by that point. There's no way. I was thinking 70s. Well, I knew he wasn't quite that old. Because, how old is Urasawa? Urasawa was born in 19... How old is that? 63. So Urasawa's way older. He's got like 4 series at most. That's the guy who made Pluto and 20th Century Boys and all those ones. And the fact that Oda is 48 and only has really the one? I don't... Actually, he might have a series that he did before that. Because remember... One Piece was like a one-shot that he did. Also his interest in pirate. He has the One Piece. He is the One Piece. He's won several awards, including the Shizuka Award. Oh, he was an assistant to another creator. Interesting. Before moving to another creator, he worked as an assistant on Rurouni Kenshin. Oh yes, during his time, Oda drew 2 pirate-themed one-shot stories called Romance Dawn. Romance Dawn featured Monkey D. Luffy as the protagonist, who then became the protagonist of One Piece. So he did kind of work on something else. It was just the precursor to One Piece, though. That's pretty cool, though. I would be interested to know, like, especially with how vibrant the world of One Piece is, what other kind of stories he would be interested in making, you know? Because going to Samurai 8 from Naruto, oh god. What's his name? What's his name? I gotta know! Naruto creator. Kishimoto! Yes, Kishimoto. Samurai 8 was, like, very different from Naruto. Or at least it was to me, based on how much of Naruto I have seen, you know? Or read. I think I read more of the manga than I saw of the anime. Going from that to Samurai 8 was really interesting. It's got such a different style, too. And even though it still was, like, you know, going from a ninja to a samurai, it was still really different. It felt really cool. It had a really cool sci-fi setting that I really liked. And it felt interesting. And I would be interested to know, like, if Oda's even interested in doing something else post One Piece. I hope they don't try to, like, force him to keep making more One Piece stuff, like spin-offs and all of that. But if he was going to be doing something else, I would definitely check out whatever it is. Definitely also, like, change the view of pirates, I think, in some ways. Because the Straw Hats are so different than I think most people think of as pirates. I wonder if he would be able to do something similar with, like, hackers, maybe? I feel like everyone has, like, a specific view of hackers. It'll be interesting to see what alternative could bring to something like that. He also seems really interested in history and, like, what's the thing that I'm thinking? History. It's like, the thing that Robin does. I can't remember. But he seems interested in, like, culture and all of that. My friend is an ethical hacker and a cybersecurity expert. I'll be honest, hackers' lives seem boring as all shit. You know, I feel like that as well. But I've seen some YouTube videos that make it really interesting. That, like, give this perspective of, oh, they were actually doing something kind of crazy, even though it was kind of boring. And I would be, like, super interested to see how someone captures that. Because the closest I think I imagine to that is probably Air Gear. There's a arc where they're in, like, a computer simulation being run by, like, this hacker guy. And they actually made it seem kind of interesting, you know? Especially with, like, the fact that it had, like, a VR set and all that. I guess in some ways the VR isekais are probably the closest we get to hacker stuff. But those don't do it in a very cool way, you know? They're just, oh, he hacked the game, so now he has all this stuff. They don't show anything about the hacking, you know? And that's what I would be interested in. That's what I would be interested in seeing them, like, play around with. And I know that something can be done in that kind of way, because the guys who made Death Note, they also have a manga called Bakuman, which is about making manga. And that sounds boring. But it's actually very, very fun. I think, it's probably, like, one of my more favorite series in regards to like non-battle battles. Have better news for you? What you got? What better news could there possibly be? The era of 2005-2009. The emo kind of The emo kind clothes and aesthetics are coming back, apparently. I've seen that. And I think it's partially because of, like, the memification of it in some ways. Like, what was that one TikTok song that blew up? Planet Base? Is that it? Is that the one? I feel like that one really captured the like 90s aesthetic, and then like I've noticed a lot more 2000s kind of stuff popping up recently with like see-through consoles and stuff. I literally saw like this portable keyboard that was like essentially a text-based laptop, and it had the like crystal transparent case, and I was like, oh my god, it's coming back! My favorite style! I really loved those kinds of cases and all of that. The crystal cases. Quote unquote crystal. It's plastic with like silver glitter throughout it. I gotta put down her skin tone. Yeah. I like my privacy, so nuh-uh. I mean, it's not, the screen itself isn't transparent. It's just the case. Just the hardware. I mean, unless you got some crazy high-tech hardware in there. Got crazy hardcore hardware in there? Something you don't want people to see? I mean, it's in the same vein of like glass PCs and all of that, you know? Secrets for me to know. Easy. I do feel like there's like that trope in like drama shows where people hide stuff inside of like their phones and stuff. The old like take them apart, put them back together kinds, you know? Where there's a bunch of space inside of it. So I see where you're coming from a little bit. I feel like this skin tone's a little too dull. Might have to change it. A little too desaturated. Miku. Maybe that's because of the pixel sizing. Try that. Oh, that's better. I just got some gray pixels. Also, random thing on Monday after work. I got wasted with my mates. My mate sent me a video of me trying to find my cup size. My whole ribcage size thing. I don't know how they managed. I mean, you know, I've never probably got my measurements done. I mean, it's not exactly hard to start a conversation about that, though. If you're drunk, I assume. I've never gotten drunk, but I don't think it's that terribly hard to start being like, yo, what do you think your cup size is? But you don't even know when they took it? I would never. I mean, and it didn't just say that you got wasted. Definitely not. Just a little fib. Just a little fib, you know? Let's see. What am I missing? What color am I? Oh, it's on the cape. I see. But I also imagine, like, that's an interesting conversation with guys. Those cup sizes go crazy. At least in America. I don't know about Europe. Europe shoe sizes are very different from American ones. Wasted does not equal innocent. Not innocent. You know, I would agree. But, you know, it kind of depends. Kind of depends on how hard you were partying. If you are innocent of not being drunk, then I would say wasted kind of qualifies. Just a tiny bit. I'm doing this messy. That's okay though. What am I saying? Europe shoe sizes. I've never properly understood Europe shoe sizes because, like, I never need to, like, check them or anything. But American shoe sizes are absolutely ridiculous because there's men's and women's, and you have to, like, double check. At least it's not pants, though, I guess. Pant sizes are absolutely terrible. EU shoe sizes are amazing. I've heard that, but, like, I don't know my shoe size and Europe sizes, so I can never go by it. I always have to, like, figure out the half and 1/2 size of what I can and cannot wear. 2 clubs is not bad. 2 clubs? I could not imagine. I couldn't imagine 1 club, but that's because I'm an introvert, so. Hide that one. I can actually, no, I need that one. See what I'm working on. But I always hear that I should go by my European shoe size instead of US. It's just, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's closest to. Is it the half size or is it the full size? Like, I'll never know. I'll never know. Trying to get to a pause point so I can run to the bathroom. I need to do this correct. Hold on. I'll make sure I have all the base colors down before I do that. Black up here. I think mine would be 47 EU and it's great. Either 46 or 47. Next time I go in, I know exactly what I'm looking for. That's crazy. There's like the sizes in America, I think, go up to like 30 at most, and those are like big sizes. I think I usually average like between 9.5 and 10.5, or maybe 9 to 10.5, somewhere around there. It's been a while since I've bought shoes. My shoes are downstairs, but sometimes it still depends on what brand I'm getting. Why is it clicked up here but not here? It's silly. But I'm sure that sounds absolutely tiny compared to a range of the 40s. Unless it's by like centimeters or millimeters, whichever. Everyone else in the world measures by centimeters. Here I am, an American, not knowing even how much is how much of an inch is in centimeters. I don't actually know. To be honest though, I've never understood measuring stuff. Your sounds above average. I just searched up in UK you're 8 and EU you're 41. Huh. Or wouldn't and 5 actually? Huh. How does it get up? Why is it so high? Why is it 40? Why isn't it like that's my American side coming out. Small EU is 34. What's this like smallest? Why does it start at 34? That's a little silly. Unless it goes from like child shoes. You know what I mean? EU measuring shoe size. How to calculate your shoe size. If you're buying a shoe European made, measure the length of your foot in centimeters, then multiply this by 1.5. You need to add 2 centimeters for a comfortable fit. So it is by centimeters. Measure your feet to choose the correct size. Wide or thick? That's also a thing. I think most American shoes don't provide options between wide and thick. They just have like adjustments via either like the type of shoe that you get or by lace. No country does, I think. Is 2.5? The smallest for like a child shoe is 2.5? You children's shoe sizes. So maybe it is by like just straight up centimeters then. Infants start at 2. So it is by centimeter. Purely by centimeter. Why is America so weird? Why are we like that? Oh, but US starts at 3. Wait, they go up to 11. Why do they go up to 11? My shoe size is like... Why is it so different? Why can't we just use the same sizes? Why isn't it all just one big chart? Why are we people like this? Humanity, please. True. It feels strange. Because that's why I thought maybe like the UK sizes or even the EU ones were by like purely centimeters. Because if you're starting from a single measurement all the way from when someone's a child up to when they're adult, then like it would make sense, you know, how you get up to 40 and all of that, you know? But it does not look like that's the case. Oh, the EU ones actually might be that. Just in general. UKs are weird. Do not get it still to this day, and I live here. And EU is just happy life. Yeah, it looks like the UK is like a single size difference from the US. But the EU also starts at 18. It starts at size 18. and I would be like, is that a little too small? Or a little too big to be starting at? But it looks like it progresses all the way up to 39 for juniors, so that must be like the universal size chart, you know? That one actually, like, truly goes from when you're a child to an adult. But the UK and US ones just, like, don't. Junior? Teen? Yes. Junior is usually, like, that point right before teen, because either right before or right around teen, because sometimes, at least with clothing, junior size just is actually, or was originally, more petite sizes, quote unquote. It was like for more petite figures, but because it also worked for teen sizes, it got converted to like juniors and teens and all of that. But that's why what some like women can buy junior sizes, is because they have the petite figures. At least I think that's correct. Wait, how does this work? How is this white if this is still black here? How does... I'm not gonna question it. I'm just gonna fix it. Excuse me. We'll pretend like there's a line there to divide it. I'll add it later. Alright. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. If I was petite, I would not want to live. I just cannot see myself being that skinny ever. Well, petite's not always like skinny. It's like smaller, shorter, that kind of thing. Sometimes it's still wider, like fatter, but it's just smaller, not necessarily skinnier. All right, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'll send it to the be right back screen. I'll be back.
Let's go, let's move side to side, let's go.
Hamburger Killer is a great name, right? They joined a couple days ago. They also watched over on YouTube. I'm back. I'm getting drink water. Oops. Welcome back, thank you. I was watching the stream the whole time, by the way, on my phone. That's how I saw what you said so fast. I thought about just replying, but I couldn't figure out how to get the chat. Would not say much. I know. I do not talk to walls. Maybe sometimes. Eh. I've done very similar. When I've been really bored. Oh, we were talking about anime. Anime that's been coming out. And there was one I was thinking about watching one day if I ever get really bored. And it's called 100 Girlfriends? Or something like that? And I thought it sounded absolutely insane. And oh lord. I saw some of the clips from it. Please, for the love of God, no. I thought to myself, you know, if I ever have a day where I'm like, I'm not gonna be doing anything. I'm not even like gonna be drawing, or like I don't have a show to catch up on. I have literally nothing else to do. I've decided that I'm gonna watch it. If I have a day like that. I have some anime that I like reserve that way for that kind of reason, is because like there's literally nothing else. My brother annoyed me with it. And it seems to stand out. I saw it recommended by Mother's Basement. I like to watch their seasonal roundups and stuff like that on occasion. And I saw that Giga also made a video about it recently, but I didn't watch it. He talks about very different things. But I was like watching it and like hearing the way he described it, I was like, you know, if I ever get like that bored, too standard, it's absolutely insane sounding, honestly. Seems too standard. It seems insane in the way that like it feels, just from watching the clips, like a fever dream. A fever dream of romance. And I think that seems hilarious. So even as like not interested in harem stuff as I tend to be, on occasion, stuff like that stands out to me as being interesting. It's not very often, but on occasion. It also reminded me of the fact that, like, I think the last harem show that I ever watched was probably Girls Bravo. And that was back when, like, it was available on YouTube because Funimation put it on there. They had, like, a few episodes available. And I don't remember much about that show. Other than it was, like, a planet of alien women and there wasn't any men. And the guy got, like, abducted or something. I can't remember. But it was crazy. And that was probably, like, 15 years ago. Maybe more. Maybe less. I don't remember. But I haven't really watched... I guess that depends on if you count Konosuba to be a harem, I guess. Or if you count reverse harems. Because I've seen quite a few of those, actually. Or more like otome style harems, not really like harem style harems, you know? Konosuba is Misk? Mid? Or are you trying to say mid? Because that's opinion I've heard thrown around a bit recently, actually. It's that Konosuba is mid. Which is surprising after how much I felt like people didn't like it when it came out. Nope. Miscellaneous. Ah. Misk. I see. The word I did not want to write. Yeah. Miscellaneous is one of those words that, like, is weird. I've also noticed, like, with autocorrects lately, not even just on my phone, but on my computer, they never know what I'm talking about. It's always correcting to, like, a word very opposite to what I'm trying to say. And it's literally like changing the entire structure of the word to get what they are trying to autocorrect to. I have no autocorrect, can you tell? Just a tiny bit. Just a teeny tiny bit. But I usually keep it on because I write videos and stuff and blog posts and all that, and I need to know if, like, at least if a word is wrong, it doesn't have to correct it for me. I just need to know if it's wrong, because the autocorrects are just garbage now. They never know what I'm trying to say. It's like they have no sense of proper grammar, just internet grammar. Which is weird. Because I feel like that's what autocorrect's meant to do, is get rid of internet grammar. As far as you can understand what I am saying, I'm happy. You might be a little annoyed. I won't be annoyed. Honestly. As long as I can, like, you're okay with me asking for clarification sometimes, I'll never be annoyed. Because I know type well. I know write well. I literally I made a tweet the other day, and I had it scheduled because I was like, oh, this is like one of those artist meme things. Let me schedule it beforehand so I don't have to worry about, like, posting it at a time that I know I'll usually be posting stuff. So let me schedule it, and I hit schedule, and I saw the tweet 2 days later, and I had misspelled how say ho. And it was a tweet about how I draw women, so that was disappointing. And I decided it was better to just not correct it at that point. Always happy to help and support, especially with myself. Hey, good to know. My dogs are going crazy downstairs, dude. They're barking like an insane dogs. My grandma must be on her way home. Owl, owl. Owl, owl, owl. At the moon. Inside my heart. In my brain. On every level except for physical, I am a wolf. Have you seen that video? That's such a classic at this point. And then he does a little arf at the end. Very funny. You've never seen it? Possibly not. You've never seen it? Oh my god, it's fantastic. I have to find it now. It's literally like a classic among classics. It's from I think an old reality TV show. Oh. Eminem and White Rapper. I'll have to watch that later. Is Las Vegas Sphere worth it? I have so many videos to watch today. On every level. Except physical, I am a wolf, yes! This is definitely it. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Gonna switch screens real quick. This one. Okay. I have to make it capture this. Hold on. Audio. This one. It's gonna be a little cringy. You're gonna cringe. You're definitely gonna cringe. But it's so incredible. That should be loud enough. Ready?
Leopard on all levels except physical. I am a wolf.
Oh, I love it. I love it so much. It's hilarious.
Leopard on all levels except physical. I am a wolf.
What a classic. What a classic, dude. Fantastic. He looks like the next American serial killer. No. This is super old. Do they say where this is from? They don't. It's like so old that like it doesn't surprise me that you don't know it. It's one of those things where like I selected the wrong thing. Plus you're in like the UK. It was definitely from like an American TV show. And I don't know how they got to that point. I don't know what it's from, but it's hilarious. 9 years ago I was building houses in Europe. Well then you definitely wouldn't know it. It was probably even older than that. It's probably from like the 2000s or something like that. But there was a point where I saw that meme like everywhere. Or that clip everywhere. On all levels. Except physical. Meme origin. The original clip comes from a documentary, Okami, featured in what? Exclamation point, question mark? Oh, it's about otherkin. That makes sense. It was on Vine. That also makes sense. Went viral on Vine. That's why I remember it so much. And that's why it's like perfectly cut. But it's about otherkins. It's from a documentary made about otherkins. The only thing I remember from the 2000s is that I lived on a farm and did not have much internet access. Yeah. It's I'm pretty sure the documentary is from the 2000s, and then like the Vine came out. Oh, on February 9th, 2013, the earliest archived. Probably the origin of when it got put on Vine then by 2013. I just love it though. I love that video. It captures so much about like cringe culture, but in such a nice, wholesome way almost. I think it's very silly. I just think it's very silly, very funny, and I love it. I made about 150 a day on construction with no tax. Life was good. Nice. I feel like living on a farm is one of those things that people kind of not romanticize, but think about a lot more often now these days. Like, they're ready to be away with a capitalistic society living and all of that. They just want to live on a farm. They just want to grow their stuff and all that. What do we think about more? More what? What was I doing? There we go. Let me get the purple on here. Actually, let me just clean it all up. I didn't hear the beginning of what you said. More? Oh, we think more about living on farms and stuff like that. Like, it gets romanticized a lot more. Romanticized? What's the word that I'm looking for? It's not romanticized. It's like, by who? By people. By society. You like, you know, cottagecore and all of that? Cottagecore definitely is adjacent to, like, farm living and stuff like that. People who like the aesthetic of simple living styles, but also, like, they just want to be able to survive without depending on capitalistic societies and stuff like that. Don't want to go back to the farm. I woke up around 6 to 8 a.m. every day to take care of animals and spend all day outside and then go in and have some food or talk to the family. That is about it. But I know plenty of people who would like that. I've met people who would probably prefer that to how they currently live. And I think that's kind of understandable in some ways. Some people would rather be doing what you said you had to do, rather than, you know, worry about whether or not their next paycheck is going to be enough to pay for their rent or something like that, you know? Taking care of animals is hard, but people really, like, love that kind of thing. They love routine. They love the whole idea of being able to survive off of taking care of animals and stuff like that. Pigs were giant. I have seen, like, videos of pigs. Pigs are scary. I remember there was, well, not a myth, but, like, an old thing that I would hear a lot about how pigs would eat anything that is put into their pen. They pretty much would. Yeah. Not surprising, honestly. And, I can't remember where I learned that. It was just one of those things that I learned. And that's why you have to be, like, careful about what you, put in their pins and stuff like that. That's why... That's why old TV drama movies would, if there was like a farm or something at the end, where they like got chased down to a farmhouse, an abandoned farmhouse, with a pig pen and all of that. When they push the bad guy into the pen at the end, the pigs would eat the guy alive and stuff like that. I've known 2 or 3 movies that end that way. I can't think of, like, their titles, but I've definitely seen them, you know? Pigs are brainless animals. Hope there are no activists here. It's fine. I think animals, like... I like animals, but not, like, so much that I can't eat them, you know. I think there are definitely ways that could be sustained from both eating and taking care of them, you know. I think it's not all just eating them. But there's definitely like times where I've thought about that fact and I'm just like in my brain thinking, but how do you know if a pig has done that? How do you know if like, for example, the movies where the villain is eaten by the pigs? How would they like? What would you do with the pig after that? Obviously, you'd have to like do some kind of autopsy or something, but like, what do you do with the meat of the pig after? Spooky stuff. I saw one movie like that, and thinking about that makes me laugh, especially now. They try to push but never bite anything. Interesting. Pigs eat and fight each other, especially if they are dead. So it's possible with a human, I guess. Makes sense. I think the fact that I had heard a really long time ago was like, pigs will eat anything that fall into their pen. That's why you have to be like careful not to bring a baby and leave a baby or something like that. Like, because they would even eat a baby if they could, which was silly to add on as like just an extra fact, you know, that they could eat a baby if they really wanted to. But that was the kind of stuff you would hear in school about animals and stuff like that. These are ugly. I think pigs can be rather cute. I mean, except for like, I was trying to think of an example, but I can't think of an ugly pig actually. I think all pigs are pretty cute. Then again, I have a grandma who's like very fond of pigs. We get her like pig themed stuff all the time. And you know, those pigs are always cute. They're not real pigs, but they're adorable nonetheless. Can't think of an ugly pig? No, I can't. I've even like seen pigs in real life because I have family members who live on farms. But like, even those pigs are pretty cute. What's an ugly animal? Let me try to think of an ugly animal. I guess there's some ugly fish. Like that one flatfish. What is so cute about them? The way their nose is all scrunched up. The way their snout's like scrunched up and all that. I like the way that like their snout's kind of curved too. I think it's a very cute aesthetic. You're also talking to an artist though, so I see like cuteness or prettiness in like almost anything. I am over analytical with things that I see at points, so I've got a skewed view of things. What, the ones that lay on the bottom of the seam floor? Yeah, the ones that like they lay and then when like a crab or like a fish swims above them, they like flop over them and then eat them that way. Those ones are pretty ugly. I think I don't like the way that their face is only on one side. It's very off-putting. But I think squids are cool. I love squids. Squids look so awesome. I really packed some pig heads today. That's probably why I don't find them cute. Yeah, I would imagine seeing them at a butchery is not cute at all. They're ugly. They're super yummy. Bacon's pretty good. Bacon, sausage, pretty good stuff. Squids are super tentacle. Tentacle. Or whatever you call super out there. I think I know what word you're trying to say, but I literally can't think of it either. Terrestrial? Torrential. Terrestrial, yeah. Terrestrial, I think, is earthly. Extraterrestrial is otherworldly. I think some squids are, like, so cool. Like, there's this one that is mostly transparent, but it has, like, it's almost like a jellyfish. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Translucent jellyfish. Or not jellyfish, squid. Or maybe it's a octopus. A glass squid. That's the one. Because when people take, like, photographs of them, the way that the light refracts through the squid itself is very pretty. But it's like a... It's so tiny, too. Hold on. Oops. Oop. Look at this little dude. Ain't he cute? I think he's so cute. I think it's very, very pretty the way, like, with translucency, yet it's speckled. Makes it, like, almost predatorial. Where it's, like, trying to lure things in the dark with its little speckles. And turns out it's, bigger than it is. Very, very cool. I like spooky things. Spooky fish. Except for that floor one. That floor one is nasty. Spooky, but nasty. Miku. What time are we at? 2 hours? Not bad, not bad. Hello? Tracking? Tracking? Hello? What happened? What happened? Tracking, hello? There we go. Man, my VTube Studio has been really messed up today. I had trouble with it earlier as well. It wasn't tracking, like, my facial movements at all. It was weird. It was tracking my head movement, though. So. It's even weirder because I turned lip sync on. Interesting. I'll have to check that later. See what happened. I'll be adding BT Chaos at some point, by the way. Which is like... It has some text-to-speech options and all that sort of stuff. It has its own point system, I believe. I can even use points on YouTube. Since I I expect we won't be getting channel points and stuff like that anytime soon. But I wanted to be able to add some more stuff. Don't give me power. You know, I haven't had it activated because there just like wasn't people around to be using it. But I do have the throwing system. I don't have it. I usually activate it for like specific streams and stuff like that. But it was very, very fun when I did have it. I had it for like, can I drown you in game? I think I had some stuff. I usually had it activated when we were playing like there was a point earlier in the year where I was playing Marvel Snap. And I threw cosmic cubes and stuff like that. But I also had like one for Valentine's Day and stuff like that. I usually use it for events. Let me see if I can get it running real quick. Can't see the chat. Wait 2 seconds. Where is it at? There it is. I also got Steam avatars. Stream avatars. Stream avatars. So, I'll be trying to set that up at some point. But usually after, some point after, like, I get a better overlay. The stream avatars really needs a nice overlay for that. Easter is the best celebration. How about that? Don't know about. Hold on. Okay. Connections. The connections are made. Scene. We're on this one. This one. This one. This one. Yeah, this one. What is then? The best celebration is I'm trying not to be very American. I don't know. I don't have one. I thought I had one, but I didn't. Trying not to say 4th of July. Trying not to say 4th of July. Especially since I haven't, like, really celebrated it in the last, something, you know? What's in the general toss? That's just random stuff. Let's do... I have Snap activated now. I don't think I have it. Oh! It's in the incorrect spot. Hold on. There we go. Just lining it up real quick. There we go. So... see if it works. There it is. I have the Snap. Those are all of the Snap cards. The Marvel Snap cards. I didn't use the general one because, you know, they're just like trash and stuff like that. So, yeah. That's activated now. If you want to use it. I won't have it up very often. I think it's on a 30-second cooldown, or maybe a minute, something like that. Let me drink some water. Sick. I want some snackies I bought today. Okay. Excuse me. Oh god. I just realized Streamlabs bot hasn't been doing anything. Hold on. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Streamlabs? Hello? Streamlabs. What are you doing? Give me my bot. I hate that it automatically turns it off after a certain time. It's just so silly. Like, I don't turn it off, it doesn't need to be off. Whoops. What did I just do? Oh, I changed scenes. Sorry. There we go. Alright. Excellent. And I'll be changing screens back in a second, don't worry. Just adjusting some stuff. There we go. Alright. This one. This one. There we go. I thought I had ended my stream for like half of a second. I was very worried. Where was I? Hair. I'll probably have to finish the shading at least off stream. But I'm happy with how it's looking. And it's just literally like flat colors, so that's nice. I am going to change the background color. What should I make it? How about this color? It's loading. Loading. Oh, that works. I like that. You know? Oh, and that Miku. Get her out of here. Get her out of there. I'm wondering how I'm gonna shade this. You can definitely see the fill tool that I used. To go back over that. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta let the dogs out. I'm going crazy hearing them. I'm back again. I'm here. I got the dogs again. Let me unpin that now. Hello? On the road again. Just can't wait to be on the road again. I was opening a bag of chips. I want it crinkling and cronkling. I do have the dogs with me now, so they will probably bark at some point. Alright, what are you doing? Later. Lay down. Welcome back. I had to run downstairs and get the dogs. Going crazy, hearing them bark in the distance. I knew Nora was gonna be exhausting herself too, so. They just can't be left alone anymore. They get too antsy. I also got my own snacks, because I saw that you were getting snacks, and I was like, I want a snack. So, I have chips. Alright, lay down. Lay down, Mama. Rest. I got milk soft Barney things, but not for kids. It was on sale and I bought it, and I so do not regret it. And some Old Bailey chocolate. Ooh, chocolate. My mom got some chocolate recently, a coworker, for Christmas. It was some good chocolate. I gave her the Lindor one. Lindor? No? The circle ones. Spheres. Man, I wanted that one. I have heard a lot about Bailey chocolate though. I just don't think I've ever actually gotten to try it. Maybe I've heard of it on British shows. I do watch some British shows. Or it made me a 2x12 a penis. And man, chocolate. Chocolate's so good. We had some M&Ms last week in the house. They went fast. Mainly because of me, but like, they still went fast. My family likes the peanut ones though. I don't like those. Bailey is like a nice milky taste. Think you would love it? Sounds nice. They have any with caramel in them? Because I think those are pretty good. Caramel chocolate. I found out a lot of people don't actually like caramel chocolate, which was kind of surprising. I really like caramel chocolate though. Milk chocolate is excellent. I absolutely love it. But like sometimes caramel chocolate's where it's at, huh? Like imagine milk chocolate, but that instant taste gets smoother and longer lasting. Chocolate. Kinda want some chocolate milk now. There's this store brand chocolate milk that we get sometimes from I don't remember. It's a generic brand though. And it is so good. It is so creamy. It's excellent. I would not complain about caramel, but white chocolate would be better for moi. I do like the occasional white chocolate. The only one I've found out of white chocolates that I tend not to like is the like when it's in the cookies and cream. Ugh, it's too rich. It's not even that it's like too rich. It's like too milky. That's the only time I don't like white chocolate is in the cookies and cream. Hair! Done. Now I have to I'm gonna do some early shading. Or blending. Rendering. Words. Just to see if this gives me the type of like coloring that I was actually wanting. It does. Reminds me of acrylics. That's nice. A long time since I've used acrylic. Been thinking a lot about traditional art lately. Sorry, I'm art-brained. We talk about it randomly. Also, our car in Turkey is about 60-70 for $8. While in the shop, $7.99. I meant to say I was at the shop. I must be doing scheme or losing money. No way they made profit. I could see how you could sell more than it's worth. Or than it costs. And how it can make up the cost. If you had maybe backstock of any of it at all. We get ours locally and all. Oh, you might be getting like a deal then. If you're getting it locally. Can't tell if I'm over blending or under. I want that like look, not like Let's see. I think people will die turkey, and that is 8 sterling pounds for a turkey. Hello? I heard my Google activate. Just randomly. Local, we get a really good deal. We don't sell it for less than 10 pounds. Maybe they're selling it for 7 because it's cheaper for them to get it. Because I feel like the same thing kind of happens at supermarkets here, you know? They up the cost at a butcher. Well, they sell at a decent price at the butcher, but compared to the market, supermarkets, it's a higher cost. But, you know, there's always the chance that the supermarket stuff's gotta get recalled or something like that. Because, food systems in America, you know? Food systems in general in some cases. It's crazy. Undertale. Sorry, that was random. I have been hearing this song when we have the BGM going, and I'm like, what does this song remind me of? It's Undertale. It's not from Undertale, though. Just that intro part reminds me of it. And I had to say it aloud. Anyways, I think this actually isn't supposed to be filled in here. There we go. Much nicer. Ooh, let me save. Save! Ooh. My computer is moving slow today. Oh, I guess I do have the boss set up right now. I don't think I'll ever be buying meat from a supermarket unless money is tight. Yeah, I mean, we don't really have alternative options, and there are like better branded stuff here, but we do on rare occasion get like specific fresh meats from butchers and stuff like that. But also, like, you work at a butcher, so I'm sure it's much easier for you. I mentioned it before as well, so I'm about to eat a chip. Yum. Chip. Chip. Chip yum. I think that we'll have to do for now on the blending of the purple and blue. Could be better, but good enough for now. I need a shading for the skin actually, because I have her nose. This new style of nose coloring that I'm doing. I might just buy a pig carcass and carve it all myself. No extra cost. Killing and cleaning. I can see how that could be less expensive. You just gotta be able to eat all of it, you know? Eat all of it before it goes bad. I suppose that's another part of supermarket buying that works better for people. Sometimes they would rather, like, get something that's on the cheaper side that they know they're gonna eat sooner, rather than, like, get a better cut, fresher cut that they're gonna hold on to for a bit. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. No. Let me try something with the shading. I cleaned up pretty much everything, right? No, I didn't get the gold. Or the white. I think the gold's more important right now. Last time I did that, I paid $150 for half of a pig. Got a bunch of meat for weeks. Hold on. I'm scooting my chair. Half of it was frozen though, but I still most likely it made so much more money than going into the market. Yeah. Feel like they're doing something sus with the meat. Activists attack the butcheries and all supermarkets. Give you drugs, poison, plastic, make it all look good and all. Yeah. Some people don't see that, like, in many cases, the product of a market is fairly far, because it's fairly far removed. People don't see like the actual stuff that's going into it, you know? Like there was John Oliver. He did like a video, I think, an episode covering was it John Oliver? No, it wasn't. It was Adam Conover, the G Word on Netflix, because he went into like USDA facilities or something like that. And he like actually saw the animals, and well, it didn't like seem cruel, you know? I think to some people something like that probably looks way worse than it actually is, you know? Because they're seeing it directly. But those facilities are like so far removed from where people go to buy their food that they probably don't give a second thought to all the stuff that could be happening there. It also depends on how you kill the animal. Yeah. I think that's a lot of people's concerns when it comes to activism in some cases. Because they understand, like, in our modern society, there's only so much that can be done when you have to, like, feed or provide food for possibly millions of people per day. So, yeah, just one of those things. I like this color, this metallic color, but I don't know if it's like a gold. I keep saying that it's gold when it's not. I also said it was like a platinum, but I don't feel like that's correct either. Some kind of like... not bronze or copper, but like, you know, something. I would say a very nice brown. I was watching some random guy on YouTube, just no warning or anything. Yeah. Plus, you mess up the meat. Yeah. Let's say a very nice brown. Yeah. It's just like, it's a very specific metallic tone that I can't place. I would like to know. Champagne. No, champagne's more of a yellow tint to it. Maybe even more of a pink tint to it. Creamy brown, kinda. I like it. Yeah, it's a very nice tone. And I think that's why I'm trying to figure out what it is. Because on the official design, it's literally all of the metallic accent pieces have it and all of that. But like, it's not a gold. It's not a silver. It's not light enough to be a platinum, I believe. What is it? Might have to just look up some metal colors. Champagne popped into my mind because it feels like it has like that brown tint to it that alcohol has. But I think most champagne colors tend to be a bit pinker. Or glimmer a bit more. Brown pieces? No, it's not. Still the shoe parts. What kind of champagne you drinking that is that color? No, no, no. Not like actual champagne. There's a kind of champagne am I drinking that's this color? At work we have metallic paints that have like names, you know? And most of those names are like there because people need a way to refer to a certain tone or like type of metallic color. And champagne is one of the metallic colors that we have. And I don't think it's actually like the champagne color itself, like the actual alcohol. It's more of like the idea of the metallic and the alcohol. Real slang for the artsy people. Exactly, exactly. It's a tone differentiating kind of reference. Let me see. Let me look up what kind of color this is. Color picky. Metals. Images. Color chart. Oh, sand white. That's pretty similar. Or ivory. Oh, it's kind of a brass. It's similar in tone to platinum. Or like in color tone, like saturation almost, but it's probably closer to silver almost. Not quite old enough for that though. The brass is too brown. So platinum's pretty close. Let me look up champagne. Oh, that's almost perfect. Here, I'll show you. And paste. T. This is champagne metallic. And that's pretty close. It's a little bit greener than this is, but it's a very much a real way that people like refer to the color, you know? It's definitely in the range of platinum and all that. It just looks a different shade, same thing. No, no, no. No, no, no. You do recognize that it's a different shade, so it has a different name. Because when you're painting or something, like, you can't literally use like this color and then try to match it with this thing. You'll start lecturing me now. I am. You can't use them together. They're not the same color. Just because they're the same shade or like within the same shade range doesn't mean that you can use them together. It's different. I will make it work. I'm sure you could. It's not like so far apart that like, if anything, this probably works as a color to shade this with within certain color schemes. I have a very like pink to white, like reddish tones going on, so I literally like I wouldn't be able to use it. But green, if on any of this was like green based, then it would work really well. Literally a magic man who can make the impossible happen? Who needs shading? You know, you're right. I won't be finishing this picture. We're not gonna shade it at all just because you said we don't need to shade. No, I'm joking. I need to. Otherwise I will have to develop a complex where I don't finish my work. Let's see. I don't want to fix the white parts just yet. I really should. No, it's fine. I was just ooging to take everything back. I was about to say. You alright, bud? Sorry, checking on my dog. What's up, mama? Okay. Oh, you gonna go up on the bed? I'll let you stretch it. Yeah, get your stretching. He did some big stretches. And now he's rolling around. Iggy! Yes. He's rolling around. Being a dog. Alright, bud. Take it easy. I'm gonna take a picture of him. Ooh. Oh. Stop rolling. Just as I was about to take the picture. Dang. It's fine. I'll do it another time. When he isn't suspecting. Let's see. I think I'm gonna add the shading to the white before I clean it up. Just to, like, skip some steps. Alright, Nora, take... this color. Back here. Ooh, I don't know if I want to do that. Actually, I don't know if I want to do that. One of the biggest bones got out of a cow, gave it to my dog. He's not a small dog, but not a big dog. Bone was like 1.5 times the size of him. It was giant and funny. Wish Twitch had a way to send photos. Yeah. It was... We've had times like that as well with the previous dogs. Not even previous dogs. I think one of the first bones we got, Loki, was like ginormous. He never finished it. Okay, Nora. Oh, mama. We took Nora to the vet recently, and she has cataracts. She's becoming a truly old lady. Oh, hello. Hello, mama. Why don't you go drink some water? Truly old lady. Oh, it shows floppy ears. Gonna have to get trimmed. Sure, you're getting a little overheated. Even with how cold it is. Sleepy little lady. Down okay? She's always itchy. Old ladies can be so nice sometimes. Get spoiled by them so much. I can tell I'm still learning and giving motivation. Nice. My grandma, part of like Red Hats and all of that. So I've met plenty of old ladies recently. Not even just recently, but they're always interested in what I'm doing and stuff. Sometimes I'm like, I'm not doing anything new. Other times it's kind of nice. Sorry, I had to cough. Sometimes it's nice just having a older person reassure you that you're doing well. My grandma does that very often. She's like, I hope you're doing well. I hope your thing's going well. She was helping me with my like healthcare stuff recently. Oof. That was crazy. I'm still not covered. Oh, American healthcare. I'll figure something out. Oh, I quite like that, actually. I was starting to think maybe I didn't like this color for the shading, but not bad. Something super cool I found out. Maybe not cool. Maybe more of like good information. What you got? Apparently you can get free pill. I forgot the name of it. The one dogs are going crazy. Sorry. Alright. I still have the dogs, so they might bark again. But the ones from Prego for free. Nora. Chill out, Mama. It's okay. It's okay. I know. I know. Okay. I heard it. I heard it. Heard the door. Okay. It's okay. I don't know what Prego is. Maybe it's a European pharmaceutical thing? Pregnant. Forgot the name. One's from Prico. Huh. Well, it's definitely not the case in America. Or maybe it is in certain states. Because certain states still have, like, things, laws in place about those kinds of things. So, it's possible. It's also in America. But not likely. Apparently hooks you up. Not give you anything else. The NHS? Disappointing, but also interesting. That was my dog. It's my dog scratching her ear. It's very loud. Hey. Ah. Okay. Scratching? Yeah. She does that thing that Thumper from Bambi does. Where like her hand or like her paw like rapidly, you know, does that thing. Sounds like a SWAT team running down a house. Yeah. She we are on the second floor, so like her doing that sort of echoes through the flooring a lot more. So not surprising. I think the hat might be too wide up. It's not something I can really fix now, so we're not gonna worry about it. I'll lighten it up just a tiny bit. But she does that a lot. We've been trying to watch her, make sure she doesn't do it too often, because a lot of the time she's like scratching her ear infections and stuff like that. Loki does this thing where he sucks on her ear and he just literally like chews on it sometimes. He doesn't like bite on it, but he just like he just sucks on it the whole time. And I'm like, bro, chill out. It literally soaks her ear sometimes, and she gets ear infections from it. And she already got like ear infections before because she's a mini schnauzer, so like her ears are fairly like they're smaller, but also like larger. The covers, the flappy ears that she has, she likes to roll around sometimes, and like sometimes they'll get stuck bent backwards a little bit, not in like a hurting kind of way, but like in the way that a hollow piece of paper might, you know, flip around. So it wasn't like she wasn't getting ear infections beforehand, but her and him, the way he bothers her sometimes, I'm like, dude, you're too much. We gotta watch and make sure she isn't like aggravating or irritating her ear infections. Sometimes they're not terrible, but if she starts scratching them, then they get bad. Especially since she's so aggressive with her scratching and stuff. So, going to sleep. Have a busy day tomorrow. Sorry I forgot about yesterday. Don't worry about that. I got 4 hours of sleep. Wanted to come. Some bad stuff. So, sleep tonight. No worries. Hope you have a good stream. Get some new people, and just overall have a good day. Thank you. So much effort. It is, but she's becoming an old lady. We gotta watch her. We gotta watch out for her. Watch out for her and all that, you know? But yeah. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a good day. Tomorrow and today. I literally just did my outro in reverse. We'll be back again on Sunday. No, I won't be here on Sunday because it's Christmas Eve. We'll be back next Tuesday. So I will see you when I see you. Thank you for dropping in at all. And you don't have to worry about missing a day or something like that. It's not like we did a whole lot. I'm off next week, so expect me to be there. Alright, I'll expect you. But if you don't show up, I won't be worried. Don't worry. I know people got stuff to do sometimes. I got stuff to do myself sometimes. Unfortunate, but true. Overall, I hope you have a nice night. I hope you have a good day at work tomorrow. And thank you. If I do not show up, I give you permission to break down my front door and scream "He Sweet Raid" or something like that. Hey, I'll figure it out. I'll have BT Chaos, so maybe it's something I can do. Who knows? Not in real life. Not in real life. Just on stream, you know. Don't worry too much. Don't worry about doing it too much. You know, you got a lot going on. That looks pretty nice. I like that. Very fluffy. Good night. Have a nice night. Have a nice day tomorrow. Sleep well. Dream good things. Happy thoughts. Man, I was so worried about getting these colors down correctly. But actually, looking fine even when it's messy. I definitely won't be finishing it on stream. We're probably gonna finish up in a little bit here anyways. Maybe 30 minutes. See as far as I can get. I ain't got any announcements or anything like that either to do. I'm definitely gonna like do some laundry, eat supper, and go to sleep. I might do a little bit of writing actually. I want to be able to get that slice of life video done in January. I don't want to take much longer on that, you know? I don't want to overcook it, so to speak. Still live on YouTube? I am. It's been a while. You alright, Papa? Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy, bud. Oh, yeah. Good dogs. Let's see. Alright. I'm gonna stay zoomed out. In fact, we're gonna... Nora. This. Nora, take it easy. You are okay, Mama. Burn that. That part definitely has to be shaded. No, you're okay. Nine. I say as I mess it up. Something about that part reminds me of an anime. I can't think of what anime it is. Well, I suppose most of so far back. All right. That's gonna be it for today. My dogs are going crazy, so I'll try to finish the rest off stream, and I'll be updating the thumbnails over on YouTube to have today's thumbnail be on yesterday's stream, and the final picture to be on today's thumbnail. So look forward to that whenever that happens. And that's gonna be it from me. I hope you have a good day, whether it's tomorrow or today. And goodbye.